Hello, my dear students. Today I am going to discuss some important topic. My first topic is uniform speed. The motion of a body or a speed of a body is said to be uniform if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Means a body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, then the speed of the body is said to be uniform speed. Here I have taken some example: time interval, and position of a body from starting point. Here you can see the time. Here time is 9 a.m. At that time it is reference time, therefore it is time interval is here 0, and it will, after the motion is considered after 5 seconds, and therefore starting point is here 0. Now after time 5 seconds, that is 9.05 am, the time interval is difference between these two is 5 seconds. The kilometer covered is 5 kilometer. Similarly here it is given. You can see here. You can see here also the difference in distance is 5 kilometer, here 5 kilometer, here 5 kilometer. So time interval is 5 seconds in each interval. The time is same and distance covered is also same. Therefore in each equal interval of time the body covers equal distance, hence the motion or the speed of the body is said to be uniform. Similarly we can define non-uniform speed. Motion of a body is said to be non-uniform, or a speed of a body is said to be non-uniform speed if it covers unequal distance. This will be unequal distance in equal interval of time, or you can define it in another way that speed or motion of a body is said to be non-uniform if it covers equal distance in unequal interval of time. Here unequal distance, equal interval of time. Here equal distance, unequal interval of time. Between time and distance, any one should be unequal. For non-uniform speed, I am taking again similar example. Time is written here, time interval is given here. This difference between two time is here time interval. 9.05 minus 9 is 5 seconds. 9.10 minus 9.05 is 5 seconds. And the position of a body from a starting point, here it is given 4, 6, 9 and 11. You can see difference between 0 and 4 is 4, 6 and 4 is 2. So you can see time interval is same, but distance covered by the body in equal interval of time are different, since in each equal interval of time the body covers an equal distance, hence the motion or a speed of the body is non-uniform. Now come to the next topic, time. What do you mean by time? Many students are not able to define time. Time, to understand any changes or movement of anything, we require a physical quantity which we call as time. It is measurable and is independent quantity. It does not depend on any other. It does not depend on anything, any other physical quantity. Its unit is second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year, etc. So time is measurable. So how can we measure the time? Time can be measured, and for the measuring the time we have devices required, and the devices are: oldest device is sundial, second device is the hourglass, water clock, watches, digital watches, mechanical watches. So many devices are there. Clock makes use of some periodic motions of the pendulum or needle of the watch. Motion is said to be periodic if it repeats over a regular fixed interval of time. Here all the watches or something, clocks, they make use of periodic motion of pendulum and needles. So what do we mean by periodic motion? Here I have written periodic motion is said to be periodic if it covers if it repeats over a regular fixed interval of time. If the motion is repeated under the certain interval of time, then the motion is said to be periodic motion. So motion of pendulum or needle is periodic. Motion of the earth around the sun is periodic. It takes 365 days and 6 hours. So that is also periodic. And the needle, second needle of watch, is also periodic. It covers one circular path in 60 seconds. So now come to next topic, simple pendulum. It is an arrangement of heavy mass or bob, hook and threads, which is suspended from a fixed support and is free to oscillate about its fixed position. You can see here, this is the fixed position, okay, and this is the heavy mass, this is hook, this is thread, and it is free to oscillate. It can move to and fro. It will go to A, then O, then B, and then again repeat, come back to O and then A. So O is, when it is at rest, it will be rest at this position. So O point is called as fixed position, called mean position. A and B are two extreme positions. Here I have again made the figure, and this is the fixed support, this is thread, this is hook, this is bob, and this length above hook to this suspension point, this is the thread length. So this is all about the pendulum and a structure of the pendulum. So what do we mean by one oscillation? You can see in this figure, if the body starts moving, if the pendulum starts moving with A and goes to B, then again come back to A, then this is called as one oscillation. If you start counting from B, then pendulum will go to A and then again come to B, then it will be one oscillation. If it starts from O, then it will go to A, then again come to O, then B, then again come to O, then it will be the one oscillation. So here is the definition of one oscillation. One oscillation, if a pendulum starts from A, reaches to B and then returns to A via O, midpoint, middle fixed point, then its oscillation is said to be one oscillation. Here I have written important point. Device used to measure the distance is called odometer. Odometer means it measures the distance in your vehicle. The digital meter is there. That digit indicates the distance covered. And to measure the speed of the speed at different time of the vehicle, there is another instrument that is called as a speedometer. And that instrument, this speedometer measures the instantaneous speed at particular instant of time. So now come to, this is the important point. Now come to again for time period of a simple pendulum. What do we mean by time period of a simple pendulum? Time taken by the pendulum to complete its one oscillation is called time period. Means the pendulum completes, starts with A, goes to B and again come to A via O, that is one oscillation. What is the time taken to cover this one oscillation? That is called as time period, and it is denoted by T and its unit is second. Now come to the measurement of speed. How you can measure the speed? If it is simple speed, it can be measured by this formula, distance by time. What is the total distance covered in time? That is the speed. Now average speed means the body is moving with different speeds and time is different. The average speed is measured by the formula, following formula, average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time taken. From here you can calculate distance is equal to a speed into time. So if distance and if a speed and time is given, you can calculate distance also. If distance and time is given, you can calculate a speed also, and therefore this is the formula how to measure the speed of the body. And there is some example here. I have taken example how to calculate the speed of the body. Example is the distance between two station is 216 kilometer, any two station, and a distance between two station, two bus stop or two places, it is 216 kilometer. A bus takes 4 hours to cover this distance. A bus starts from one point and covers this distance in 4 hours. We have to calculate the average speed of the bus in kilometer per hour. So average speed we have to calculate. So we will use this formula. Average speed is equal to total time taken by total distance covered by total time taken. So here from the question we will note that what is given here. Here given is total distance, that is 216 kilometer. Time given is 4 hours. So what will what will be the average speed? We will use this formula here, and we will substitute the value of total distance 216, total time 4, and then after solving we will get 54. So average speed will be 54, and 216 this is in kilometer and this is hour, therefore its unit will be kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour. So answer will be 54 kilometer per hour. Thank you very much.